How to replace a Human Touch PC-600, PC-610 or PC Pro front stretcher bar. You will need a 5/32 Allen wrench, Phillips head screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, and a pliers. Be sure to save all removed parts for reassembly. To get started, remove the head pillow, then tip the chair gently forward as far as it will go. Then, unplug the chair. Now, use a Phillips head screwdriver to remove the screw that secures the main control module to the stretcher bar, then slide the control module off of the mounting bracket. Next, if the chair has a power hub installed on the stretcher bar, use a Phillips head screwdriver to remove the 4 screws, then detach the power hub from the chair. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, remove the 2 screws that secure the cable guide to the stretcher bar. Slide the cable that runs across the backrest actuator out of the cable guide. Then, use a pliers to hold one of the nuts that secures an actuator mounting bracket screw while using a 5/32 Allen wrench to remove the screw. Using the pliers and Allen wrench, remove the other mounting bracket screw. Push the actuator away from the stretcher bar to detach the mounting brackets. Next, use a 5/32 Allen wrench to loosen the 2 screws on each rear leg. Now, use a Phillips head screwdriver to remove the 2 screws that secure the main control module mounting bracket to the stretcher bar, then remove the bracket. Using the 5/32 Allen wrench, remove the 2 screws and washers from each front leg. Finally, pull outward on the front legs enough to free one end of the stretcher bar, then remove the stretcher bar from the chair. When you remove the stretcher bar, 4 nuts likely fell to the floor. Retrieve these nuts. If any of the nuts remained in the stretcher bar, tap the bar to remove them. To install the new stretcher bar, orient the bar with the large notch facing the backrest actuator and, if the chair has a power hub installed, the 4 mounting holes facing the rear. The 2 cable guide holes also face the rear. Install the stretcher bar into the mounting holes, pushing the chair legs outward as necessary for clearance. Once the bar is installed, push inward on both legs. Next, use the Allen wrench to tighten the 2 screws on each rear leg. Now, insert one of the stretcher bar nuts into one of the holes at the end of the stretcher bar, with the opening facing the chair leg. Then, use the Allen wrench to install one of the front leg screws and washers. Repeat this step to install the other 3 front leg screws and washers. If the screw will not go all the way in, the nut is not oriented properly. Use a flathead screwdriver to turn the nut to the proper position. Next, place the main control module bracket into position on the rear of the stretcher bar, aligning the screw holes, then replace the 2 screws to secure it. Slide the main control module onto the mounting bracket. Now, replace the screw to secure the main control module to the chair. To attach the backrest actuator to the stretcher bar, align the actuator brackets with the stretcher bar notches, then lift the actuator while sliding the brackets into position. From the front of the stretcher bar, replace the 2 Allen screws to hold the brackets in place. Now, replace and hand tighten the nut on the rear end of each screw, then use pliers and the Allen wrench to tighten each screw. If the chair has a power hub, place it into position, aligning the screw holes, then replace the 4 screws to secure it. Now, slide the cable that runs across the backrest actuator upward into the 2 cable guides. Next, place the cable guide into position over the cable, aligning the screw holes, then replace the 2 screws to secure it. Now, gently return the chair to the upright position. Plug in the chair. Replace the head pillow, and you're done.